Hello. So what is the difference between maternal music and paternal music? Well, it's probably runs on the spectrum, and a lot of musics are both paternal and maternal. For example, you could have paternal lyrics, and that might be, you know, kind of telling, motivational or music that tells you some things that might help you forward with your life, like constructive criticism towards people's lives. And if there's dark paternal, might be like the lyrics might be like ferocious and dark. You know what I mean? And maternal, I think about like it would be like very loving and motherly. It's like it would be like an unconditional love to the music. The lyric would be around that kind of unconditional love. But if I was talking about like the overall feeling of the music, I think about, for example, a maternal thing might be something that's just really floaty and it doesn't have structures of time in it. Time is the left brain. Our left brain is the paternal brain. It's like the predator brain, or the brain that looks forward and backwards. So it has time and dictations based on those the decision made on those processes, right? So I think about that for like reggae music has a strict timings to it. It's like you stay to this beat, right? And right? You can't float around too much, and people have to be pretty strict, right? And that's very paternal. It's a very paternalistic kind of field. It's like regimented, right? And I think about like probably like maternal music would be like. So, like spa music or meditation music or flow, just like the music that's great for just that you don't need to be moving. You're trying to go. It's about going inwards, right, into the maternal. So this song that I'm going to sing is very paternal in its lyrics and in its structure. And the thing about reggae music is it does a lot of reggae music is like talking about morality and talking about stories that are important for us to think about. It's like the very paternal archetypal language throughout it, but also it's got strict. They have strict regiments to a traditional beat, right? So a lot of times when I play reggae music, I find myself writing paternal lyrics to it because it has a feel of paternal energy, right? So this song is called Lost Truth. And, this is a song that's like, I've had enough of the paternal compassion that you're hurting me with your compassion. And you could tell in this song that I'm like, give me a father, give the father from you, right? I want the father that tells me, don't do this, do this, do something better, something. It's like a call for some hard truth, right? So this is that song. I don't need help to lose my mind. You don't need help to lose your mind. We don't need help to lose our mind. They don't need help to lose. Don't you pat me on the back and say it's alright. I know you think you're sending me down the road, that's right. I've got to be told to stand straight and fight. Don't encourage my weakness for your moral high. Absolute truth is the road to desire. Watch out who you decide to admire. Watch for false prophets, so many false prophets, all claim to have a key for your locket. I don't need help to lose my mind. You don't need help to lose your mind. We don't need help to lose our mind. They don't need help to lose their mind. The road to hell is paved by good intention. I know you're facing in the wrong direction. I know I'm not right, so why you say I am? I could use your assistance to be a better man. I've been people pleased all my damn life. I will not take need help to lose your mind. We don't need help to lose our mind. They don't need help to lose. I don't need help to lose my mind. You don't need help to lose your mind. They don't need help to lose their minds. No, no, no. So many people told they are oppressed. They live their life as victims, completely powerless. We shouldn't steal courage, independence. I know it's not an easy message to be sending. Life is much easier if you accept you're oppressed, with your hands out, living as a nihilist. I've been in those shoes, I thought it was the best, until I found a love that gave my life purpose. I don't need help to lose my mind. You don't need help to lose your mind. We don't need help to lose our minds. They don't need help to lose their minds. Some people think compassion is to just love a person regardless of what they are. And that is truth. But also compassion is telling them when they can be better than what they are. You know, this is one of those lost truths. You want the best for them, so you tell them the truth so they can be better than they are. Sometimes we need the mother love, and sometimes we need the archetypal father. So that to me, a lot of people be like, that song's like harsh. You're kind of like, you know. Well, sometimes things need to be a bit harsh. Like, to be honest, look at this stuff that's happening in the world. I believe it's important that it's happening. Like, it's harsh, yeah, right? It's really harsh, but it's the birthing pains, right? And the world doesn't change until it's slapped in the face sometimes, right? And that song is you can see the world being slapped in the face right now. Well, this song is about the individual being, hey, wake up, right? You know, I write these songs to myself too. It's like it motivates me to stick to meaning, you know, to responsibility, and not get into this woe is me mentality, which is a snowball rolling downhill that's going to crash at the bottom. Right? We can carry a snowball, other people's snowball, up the hill if you get strong enough to realize how much you can carry. You know, you don't need to carry the world on your shoulders, but hiding away and not getting involved at all, to me, you're as much as a part of the problem as the people that are involved with the pathologies. So, like, you know, if you have a pedestal, if you're a musician, you're getting gigs, you know what I mean? We need to start talking truth, use that. Write songs about truth, about meaning, about what we can do to go forward. Talk between your songs about the things that just happened in the world, right? A lot of people are like, oh no, let's just forgive and forget about what happened in the last couple of years. Or, well, that is the maternal, like, turn the other cheek, like, you know, let's not talk. Well, you know what? I believe if we do not talk about what just happened, we are contributing to a mass amnesia. It's happened in the past because of these shocking things where we decide just to forget about it because of how unbelievably crazy it was that it happened, rather than talking about it so that we can grow and learn from it, you know? I have told my family, until they're ready to talk about what happened the last couple of years, we cannot have a relationship in the same time and place, you know? I'll call and say I love you occasionally, you know? And I will always love you. However, this goes to everybody. We need to start talking about what's going to happen in the future and how we can avoid what happened, which means we need to talk about what happened. And for all of us that were, duped into this thing, remember, so many people were. We're not going to say told you so, but we need to talk about, the abuses that have happened to the people that were trying to stick to truth in the last couple of years, right? We should make judgments on what restaurants and stores and people were tyrants during these last 2 years. This is the judgment. We are making the judgment, right? So, I went to restaurants and people were absolutely ridiculous to me. So I have to start voting with my dollar, right? So same with these people, and if you're got a pedestal, you have any crowd that's watching and you're deciding to just completely forgive and forget and just move forward, and you're a part of the problem, okay? I'm sorry to say. We can forgive but never forget, okay? My mantra is forgive them, they know not what they do. However, you cannot. True forgiveness is a thing that happens between two people. Okay, forgiveness doesn't. You can forgive them in your own heart, but the true forgiveness in a relationship is for both. And if they don't have any repentance to what happened, then there is a trust missing there, which means you can't have that true forgiveness between each other, right? Forgiveness to me comes also through repentance, and also you have to, and that's where we can get redemption. True redemption is from pointing out what we did wrong and redeeming ourselves for it, right? But you can't just say I'm sorry and walk away. We have to talk about it. You know what I mean? And you know what? I haven't even got a sorry from any of these people. I don't expect one. However, we need to talk, don't we? Much love.